Welcome everyone. The topic for today's discussion is BSNL FTTH service business model. So, in this video, we will discuss about first the eligibility for Bharat fiber businesses. The conditions are: any Indian citizen aged 18 years and above, any individual with valid PAN GST address proof, any firm, company, proprietorship registered in India, with or without telecom experience, individual who is interested to start telecom business and financially sound to do the initial investment. These are the eligibility to start the Bharat fiber businesses. Then our BSNL has come up with business open policy. BSNL has formulated FTTH open policy based on revenue share for giving telecom services on FTTH. Large number of local franchise or builder and RWA telecom infra provider and cable operators as FTTH channel partner have been engaged by BSNL Telecom Circle under this policy. The salient features of this policy are as under. There are different business models that are existing depending on the requirement of our channel partner. The first business model is business model 3A. Here, the revenue share to the FTTH channel partner will be up to 30%. Then another model is case 4A. Here, the revenue share of the partner is up to 50%. Then for the model case number 5, it is up to 10%. And there is another model known as 4A BBNL, up to 50% less with BBNL charges for its infrastructure use. So when we discuss about different models, first is the case number 3. What are the role and responsibilities of FTTH channel partner? First responsibility is for the laying and maintenance of OFC backhaul from nearest BSNL pickup point for connectivity to OLT location. Second, to build and extend the OFC network inside the residential commercial complex and interconnection of building through OFC within premises. Third, to lay the wiring of OFC cable inside the building up to inside the flat or shop, and laying of connecting OFC cable network in own premises or complex connecting various buildings, towers from BSNL telecom network up to the BSNL control room. Fourth is to supply and maintain the compatible ONTs to the customers and to provide interconnectivity at the network operation center built up by the builder or RWA or telecom infrastructure provider. Another responsibility is to provide the space and room to the BSNL on rent for setting up a control room inside the residential or commercial complex for housing the essential telecom equipments of BSNL with provision of air conditioning and electricity available to provide maintenance support of space given on rent. And next responsibility will be the sales and promotion of Bharat fiber services. So this is the role and responsibility when our partner is enrolled in the case 3A. Next, when our partner is enrolled in the case 4A, other responsibility is same, like laying of and maintenance of OFC backhaul up to the OLT location from BSNL pickup point. Next, to build and extend the OFC network inside the residential commercial complex and interconnection of building through OFC within the premises. To do the wiring of OFC cable inside the building up to the inside the flat, and to provide the connectivity with the network operation center built up by the builder or RWA, and to provide the maintenance support to the OFC laid by the builder or RWA. Builders, RWA or TIP shall be responsible for supply, deploy, own, operate and maintain the OLTs, ONTs and splitters. This is for the case 4A. Another responsibility will be to supply, deploy and own and operate all the telecom network infrastructure from the BSNL pickup point to the customer premises. Space, power and air conditioning shall also be arranged by the builders, RWA and TIP for installation of OLTs. And the compatible ONTs shall be supplied by the TIPs to the customer directly, and cost toward this shall not be considered for revenue sharing purpose. For further post-sale obligation respect to OLTs and ONT shall rest with the builder or TIPs. And sale or promotion of Bharat fiber services. So these are the responsibility under the model case number 4A. Fifth is the case 5, which is known as maintenance model. Here, channel partner is complete responsible for the maintenance beyond BSNL OLT, excluding underground OFC but including overhead OFC, along with the material supplied shall be the responsibility of the partner. And channel partner is responsible to repair and replace faulty ONT and OF cable, splitter, joint enclosure. Partner can also arrange the ONT for the customer on outright purchase or on rental basis. Now we discuss about the period of the agreement. The initial agreement period will be for 5 years for all newly onboarded FTTH channel partners. Further agreement shall be renewed thereafter for further term 5 years based on the modified term and condition applicable at that time. There are some conditions for the third party OLT conformity and user restriction. These are: all the FTTH channel partners who are installing their OLTs should ensure that newly installed OLTs must be reachable from the NMS server and necessary SNMP capabilities are enabled so that uplink traffic statics to the BSNL network can be monitored from the centralized NMS server, and third party OLT may be utilized for providing the other ISP services only in the case of multi-story building and gated society. In all such cases, one letter has been issued by the BBNW circle. A letter number is mentioned in the slide, like BSNL and BBNW BG and B3 FTTH. It is dated 21 October 2017. These conditions has to be followed when we are providing services by other ISP providers. And if the channel partner want to use the BSNL building, the FTTH channel partner or the model 4A can install the OLT in the BSNL premises with the charges of per OLT as below. First, one-time charge from the business model 4A partner for installation of their OLT at BSNL premises, rupees 5,000. It is given to be in advance and it is non-refundable. However, CGMs is authorized to waive off this charge as per the market condition for B and C category circles. Apart from it, an annual charge of rupees 20,000 per annum or 5,000 quarterly with an annual increment of 10% in other cities except A, A1 and all type B, and rupees 10,000 per annum with an annual increment of 10% for encouragement of our channel partners. So these are the conditions when our partner want to use the BSNL building. There are some facilities that are provided to the channel partners. Those facilities are: first is the one rent-free connection on VPN over broadband, where the lowest plan available in circle is provided to TIPs for monitoring purpose of OLTs. For this facility, FTTH channel partner must have provided minimum of 100 connections. Second, one free demo FTTH connection in FTTH plan of fixed monthly charge rupees 777 is provided for the first month for the demonstration in the targeted areas where new OLTs have been installed by TIPs or builders or RWAs. Third, one free connection in FTTH plan of the FMC 777 is provided to each channel partner in his office as an incentive if he maintains a minimum 50 FTTH active connections. Now, apart from FTTH connections, the provisioning of lease circuit is also there. FTTH channel partners are already providing FTTH connections and have laid infrastructure consisting of OLT, 2 fiber, OFC or splitters. Using the infrastructure, lease and provisioning and maintenance is an additional business opportunity to the FTTH channel partners. Accordingly, FTTH channel partners are allowed for provisioning and maintenance of lease circuits, including lease circuit using MPLS, ILL or point-to-point, as per the following additional terms and conditions for provisioning and maintenance of lease circuit through FTTH channel partners. So there are these conditions. FTTH channel partner under the case 2A, case 3A, case 4A and case 5 model only shall be eligible for provisioning and maintenance of lease circuits on optical fiber on revenue share. Second, ONT/media converter required at the customer end shall be provided by BSNL for provisioning of lease circuits. And revenue share for lease circuit for initial 500 meters and for more than 500 meter distance for different cases shall be applicable as per the table that is given in the next slide. Here, our leased circuit provisioning is divided into two parts. First is up to 500 meter, second part is beyond 500 meter. Some plans in this table, the first column is depicting the plans. In the second column, what is the fixed monthly share for the 500 meter, then beyond 500 meter, what are the additional incentive that will be provided. First, for the speed up to 50 Mbps, and for the case 2A, 3 and 4A, 600 rupees, and for case 5, 300 rupees. And for the distance beyond 500 meter, it is calculated by a formula known as 600 plus 0.69 I, and for the case 5, 0.69 N. N is the distance, total local end length in meters from BSNL pickup point to the customer end, and I is the incremental length. Similarly, for 51 Mbps to 100 Mbps, the fixed monthly revenue share is 1000 for the case 2A, 3A, 4A, and 300 for the case 5, and so on. So these type of revenue share models can be taken from this slide. We can take them example for case 2A, case 3 and case 4A. Distance measured through OTDR for a leased circuit for bandwidth 10 Mbps is 540 meters. The monthly payable amount to the FTTH channel partner shall be rupees 627. 600 is the fixed monthly charge and 27 is the additional amount for incremental distance of 40 meters. Here I is the 40 meter. Similarly, for a distance of 457 meter, payable amount will be 600 because it is less than 500 meters. For the case 5, the distance, if we take the case of 480 meter, the payable amount shall be 300 because it is a fixed charge, and for a distance of 540 meters, the payable amount will be 324 depending on the formula. The provisioning of leased circuit by FTTH partners, there are some conditions. The revenue share for the case 5 model shall also include the cost of the replacement of any aerial OFC becoming faulty or damaged due to any reason, if any. These rates of revenue share shall also applicable to the FTTH channel partners providing and maintaining only last mile connectivity through overhead OFC for providing leased circuit for enterprise business customers of BSNL. Second, the monthly revenue share mentioned includes charges for repair and maintenance of ONT or media converter supplied to EB customers. FTTH channel partners shall be responsible for repair and maintenance of ONT or media converter at customer premises. However, the ONT or media converter shall be replaced by BSNL in the case of burnt and repair not possible, known as RNP cases. RNP cases shall not be more than 10% of total ONT or media converter, minimum 1 unit or rounded up to the nearest integer, whichever is higher, supplied to the EV customers. Third is channel partners shall be encouraged to provide leased circuit through the BSNL OLT. In the case of leased circuit non-feasible on BSNL OLT, network manageability of leased circuit has to be ensured by the field officer through NOC BBNW by ensuring partners OLT access through EMS or NMS before allowing the leased circuit provisioning through FTTH channel partner OLT. It shall also be ensured that make of ONT and OLT same of the LC provision through FTTH channel partner OLT for ONT visibility through EMS. The ONT and media converter to the customer for leased circuit provided under this arrangement shall continue to be rent or outlet purchased through BSNL as per the agreement signed with the EB customer. Fourth case, the leased circuit cases of distance beyond 500 meter from BSNL OFC pickup point to the ONT or media converter in the customer premises shall be verified by the BSNL field officer for allowing the additional revenue of FTTH channel partners. In case leased circuit provision through FTTH channel partner OLT, leased circuit case of distance beyond 500 meter distance from OLC pickup point up to the media converter or CP in customer premises would be verified BSNL officers for calculating the additional revenue to the FTTH channel partner. The distance shall be measured by OTDR from BSNL pickup point to the ONT in customer premises. There are some SLA for the last mile of the leased circuit or VPN over FTTH or SIP string. These SLAs are: number 1, The fault in the ONT and overhead in the building OFC laid or maintained by FTTH channel partners shall be attended within 4 hours in the urban areas. Similarly, fault in the ONT and overhead in the building of OFC laid maintained by FTTH channel partners shall be attended in 6 hours in the rural areas, and if the fault is reported after 1700 hours or 5 pm, it will be attended next day, and SLA will be calculated from 900 hours morning. And the penalty for non-meeting the SLA conditions, a per hour penalty at the rate of 1% of monthly revenue shared to the FTTH channel partners shall be levied, subject to maximum of 15% of monthly revenue shared to the FTTH channel partner. SSAs shall calculate the penalty for meeting the SLA per lease circuit basis, and decision of the BA head shall be the final and binding to the FTTH channel partner. ITPC shall implement penalty calculation in CDR or FMS. And SLA for last mile lease circuit, point number 5. If the FTTH channel partner fails to achieve the SLA condition and reaches the penalty ceiling of 15% for 3 consecutive months, then BA head shall review the provisioning and maintenance of concerned lease circuit by the particular FTTH channel partner and shall take necessary action as deemed fit in consultation with the EB unit of the SSA or circle, considering resultant penalties to be paid by BSNL to the EB customers for not meeting SLA conditions with EB customer. There is an open policy for transfer of business for new and working FTTH connections along with the third party OLTs from one builder channel partner to another channel partner under the following conditions. First, no legal issue arises and proper agreement is signed between the two channel partners. No liability exists on BSNL because of business transfer to the new builder or channel partner. Performance of new TIP may be ensured before transfer of work. No labor issue or liability as per the existing labor law remain pending before exit of builder, and BSNL may negotiate with the new builder or partner for further bringing down the revenue percent share. And finally, the termination. The agreement shall be terminated by giving 1 month notice to the FTTH partner on the basis of failure to commission the equipment or execution of the work at all by the FTTH partner within 3 months from signing agreement. Second, failure to perform any other obligation under the contract. Third, equipment does not perform satisfactorily in the field in accordance with the specifications. Failure to meet the SLA parameter continuously for 3 months. The agreement may also be terminated by mutual written consent of both the parties by giving 3 months notice. In all above cases, agreement termination, the last mile access network laid by the FTTH partner, including the ONT and the splitter, shall be made over to the BSNL at no cost to BSNL, except for the multi-story buildings in gated communities, where infra is provided by TIPs. So these are some salient features for our FTTH channel partners. Thank you very much.